Okay, so to move that. Right. Anyway, we're live. I'm going to assume that we're live because it's saying that we're live, and so basically I've got two windows open. So one is on Facebook, and one is on B Live, which is what we're on now. But I'm just waiting for the page to load, and then we will go. Good grief, this is taking long. La, la, la. Oh, it hasn't loaded. Oh, it's live anyway. I know it is. Right. Good morning, my lovely Love Sales, Hate Selling members. This morning, as promised, we have an interview with the amazing action taker that is Karen Baughan. Say hi, Karen.
Hiya. How are you?
I'm good, thank you. It's really good to have you on here, and just want to really kind of find out a little bit more about you, a bit more about your business, get a bit of inspiration, and ask us if there's anything that we can do for you right now. So, Karen, tell us, what do you do for a business?
I coach and train people. Get rid of all their stuff that they're carrying around with them. Mental stuff, that is. Because if you can get rid of that stuff, you'll feel lighter.
Okay. And when you say stuff, what do you mean by stuff? Give me some examples of what stuff is.
Limiting beliefs, limited decisions, your stress, your anxiety. I can get rid of the fears, phobias, and those type of things. What else? I can give you confidence.
Okay.
I can give you motivation. I can stop the procrastination. So if you've got a pile of your tax returns, for argument's sake, how many people leave that to the last minute because they haven't got the motivation to get it done?
Yeah.
Now, if I could give you the motivation to get those done, you won't be stressing and worrying about it at the 11th hour, finding, well, I know I spent that money somewhere, but I can't find the receipt.
Yeah, I can definitely buy into the tax thing. I mean, if I knew that I was going to get a tax rebate every time I did my tax, I'd probably do it much quicker. Excellent. So basically, anyone who's got something which is stopping them from moving forward emotionally, you are the person that they need to be speaking to.
Yeah.
Excellent. So, what inspired you? Why did you start this business?
What inspired me way back in 1980, no, 89, somebody lent me a book called Awake the Giant Within by Tony Robbins. And I read that, and I was very taken by the book and what he did and his philosophy.
Yeah.
And I knew it was NLP. So that got me into NLP. I then, because it said, if you want further information, contact this number, which I did. And to go to one of his events was out of my price range.
Right.
Then I still haven't been to one of his events as yet.
Neither have I.
I then listened to I think it was Brian Tracy, one of his videos. And or audios, and he says, don't listen to this in the car. And I thought, what's in this that you can't listen to in the car?
Well, he says, don't listen to it. Don't listen to it in the car.
Don't listen to this in the car. Exactly. Yeah.
Okay.
Well, if you say don't to somebody, it's basically saying do it. But I
there,
didn't, you know, it's there. And it was spell pots, P-O-T-S, spell pots, P-O-T-S, spell pots, P-O-T-S. What do you do at a green traffic light?
You go.
Well, the thing was, he said, if you said stop, yeah, and the amount of times people had stopped at red traffic light, at green traffic lights,
Yeah,
because of it. So that also intrigued me as well. And then it was after I nursed my mom that I was out networking, and I was out because I knew out the house. I wasn't really felt enthusiastic about going. It was just, oh, well, I need to get away from the house.
Yeah.
And so people gave me business cards, and I came home, put them on the side, and my sister Angela phoned me up, and she said, you're coming with me on a course, a free course.
Oh wow.
But I'm stopping at your house because it's close than me.
So who had to cook that night, I wonder?
So basically, that was my start of my journey.
Wow.
So I did that, the diploma, I did the practitioner, I did the master prac. I then met up with Ralph Watson.
Yeah.
And
the great man himself.
Yeah, the great man, yeah. And he basically said to me, well, how's the business going? And I said, what business? I don't understand it.
Right.
I need more information, so I'm going on to do my training.
Yeah.
And basically, I did my trainer's training with him, and I've learned so much. I've become more enthusiastic, more motivated, and I can see it now. I can see the way it worked because he talked in my language.
That's brilliant, that is.
And I think that's the thing.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? There's different people's languages, and you've got to get into their way of learning and understanding. You know, it's not one learning fits all.
Yeah, yeah.
And, and I think teachers ought to realise this.
Yeah. Well, I can say I've seen you change. Good grief. I've seen you metamorphose into a butterfly of power, sales, and knowing what you want and having a plan. It's good to see. Absolutely brilliant to see. So, what are some of the challenges that you've had to overcome with the business?
What's the challenges?
That's a big breath.
Yeah, what's the challenges? The challenges have been, to start with, I wouldn't get on a train on my own. I mean, the first time I met Ralph, it was in Birmingham, and I ended up taking Angela with me because I ended up driving over to Great Bar, Angela with me, because I haven't got the confidence to get on the train on my own.
Right. And is that changed now?
Oh yeah. Yeah, I apparently supposed to hand you when I did it, and she said, "Oh, you've done it on your own." I said, well, yeah. Why not?
AKA action taker.
Yeah. You know, if you said to me, you'd be flying to Istanbul without John.
Yeah, yeah.
I just said, no, that's not me. If you just said you're going to be going for a walk in a foreign country on your own,
yeah,
I would have said no. I can't do that.
Wow.
But I did it.
Yeah. So it's really empowered you.
You know,
it's allowed you to kind of overcome Well, most of the challenges I imagine have been holding you back for a long time in your life, and you're the perfect example of face the fear and do it anyway, because literally you just say, well, what's the worst that can happen, and go and do it. So it's like inspirational. There's lots of people who need you, Karen. Absolutely. So what advice right now would you give somebody who wanted to start a business, either like your own or any other kind of business? What advice have you got? Like 3 hot tips?
Don't just go with the first person that introduces you to coaching and training. Look around, shop around, and find the person that resonates with you. That is my, do you know what I mean? First bit of advice, because there's a lot of people out there that just want your money, basically, and do, which I totally disagree with. Okay, they offer you the free course, and then you've got to buy there and then the next course, else it will go up if you go away from here. That, to me,
scarcity marketing.
Not on, because it's bad. So you feel pressurized to part with your money
to make a decision.
You haven't got that time to sit down and think, is this really for me? So definitely shop around. If I'd have known that, I would have definitely gone with Ralph in the beginning. And saved a fortune.
And got that gold standard education from the off.
So it's looking around and talking to the people that they've done their training with as well. Do you know what I mean? Finding those people. And it's the same with coaching. Find the person that is going to resonate with you, and that's why I always offer my 60 minutes free. The first appointment is for 60 minutes, so I can get to know you, can get to know me, because we're going to be doing very personal work.
Yes, of course.
So I always offer those 60 minutes. Some coaches don't. Do you know what I mean? But I get to know you. And
which is a good thing, because obviously with what you learned, you're able to then tailor your approach to that person that you're working with, and it also means you can avoid the people that you maybe don't want to work with.
Well, that's it, because I say it's a two-way process. At the end of that 60 minutes, you can say, well, no, actually, you're not the person I want to work with.
Thanks, but no thanks.
Fine. But on the other hand, it also gives me, I always say, well, what do you want to work with me or don't you? I mean, it's the same with youngsters. When I have chats to youngsters, and I say, so do you want to work with me or don't you want to work with me? And they say, oh yeah, I want to work with you. So I turn around then and say, so are you paying or is mum and dad paying?
Oh, you're giving away some trade secrets here,
and then
Karen.
Look at me.
And
then turn around and say, mum and dad are paying. Oh, well, you better go get mum and dad in then, haven't you?
Pester power, one of the most powerful forms of marketing.
Start talking up to mum and dad.
And companies have used it for the last 100 years to make sure that if they get the kids on side, they know that there's a higher chance that the kid will end up with that product. So that's why when we were growing up and we watched our Saturday morning TV, anything to do with cartoons, it'd be followed by an advert for Lego, dollies, slush puppy making machines, all kinds of wonderful things. And we go to mum, I want that, I want that. I used to actually, before Christmas, I'd go through an Argos catalogue and like literally put an X next to all the things that I wished I was going to get. not a chance. Yeah. Anyway, is there anything that the group can help you with right now? Is there any areas that you think, yeah, I could do a little bit more of that, or you know, is there anything that you're looking for?
I won't say no to more clients if, you know, anybody wants any help and support with any area of their life.
Yeah, yeah.
Or
where can I get in touch with you?
There's my website, www.karenbaughnNLP.co.uk. There's my Facebook pages.
Yeah.
There's Karen Baughan NLP.
Yeah.
Spelled BAUGHAN. And there's also I'm also running a virtual coffee morning.
Okay, yeah.
Afternoon tea party and virtual party down the pub.
And how's that been going?
So it's growing. We've got up to 180 people involved in that.
Wow, that's amazing.
And we started at the start of the lockdown. So, you know,
that's some aggressive. That's some aggressive marketing you've done there, Karen.
And we also do Zoom meetings as well, virtually 5 days a week.
Oh, that's brilliant. So you're offering support to business owners who perhaps want somewhere to go or people to talk to during this lockdown.
Yeah. And sometimes it might be me and them, or it might be a few more people.
Yeah.
So yeah. And I've putting inspirational quotes on there every day.
Brilliant. Well, okay, we've got a few people on. Just want to say hello. Hi, Glenn. Hey, Trisha. Hope you're well, hon. Hey, Jen. Hope you're well. Okay, guys. Well, obviously, you know, Karen has really given us some great detail there, and there's a real insight into her journey, where she started. I do know this lady is very ambitious, and you're going to be seeing a lot more of her online. You kind of blame me for some of that as well. But yeah, if you're in a place of despair, if you're in a place where you feel you can't move forward, you know, I'm not talking about, oh, I'm having a bad day. I'm talking about, look, I can't move forward because this thing is stopping me, this mental thing, this emotional thing. Then most certainly Karen is definitely someone worth speaking to. She does have a way with words. She's helped me out in the past. We did an exercise on values, which really kind of resonated with me. So, you know, all I'd say is that if you are in that place, definitely get in touch with her. I will drop some links into the hold on a second. We've got another comment coming in. Let me just see what this is. 100 views, not a party, it's a vessel. So it's just Glenn. So yeah, definitely, you know, if you are in that place, get in touch. I'm going to drop her links in the comments. I'm also going to repurpose this and post it on YouTube as well, because that's what I do. And then it will end up repurposed again on the Facebook Love Sales Hate Selling Facebook page. We always do it in the group first, because this is where it happens. Karen, thank you so much for your time today. Absolute pleasure. Really good to hear from you. Your confidence has come on in leaps and bounds. You definitely aren't the same woman I met 2.5 years ago. You're just a sales monster now. You're on it, man. You are on it. And all I'd say to anybody listening, if you want some inspiration and you can't get going, Karen will help, because Karen's an action taker. Anytime she learns something, she just gets on with it. She hasn't got time to be like, oh, well, you know, if I do this, I'll do that, and I'll think of the worst. No, Karen just says, right, I'm going to do it, and she just gets it done. So, nah. Right, guys, have a wonderful morning, and we shall, I'll catch up with you later on today. Speak to you later. Say bye, Karen.
Bye.
Take care, guys. Bye.
Bye.